Thank you for watching. My name is Samara Guidry. Welcome to our presentation on the not-for-profit organization doing great work in Louisiana called Go for Kids. Our team consisted of myself, Kristen, Carmen, Brooklyn, Heaven, Ashley, Jimmy, and Cal. All the slides in the presentation were created by Carmen and myself. Thank you, Carmen. The company profile was completed by myself, Samara Guidry. This company was introduced to us as an option to partner with by Carmen. She was familiar with the company's founder, Casey. Like the slide says, Go for Kids was created out of necessity. The need was identified by the founder, Casey, because of her experience as a foster parent. When children were placed into her care, it is an emergency situation. They were rushed out of their home, oftentimes leaving with little to none of their personal belongings. Go for Kids provides go bags to help children and their foster parents adjust to the first few days in foster care by providing them with necessities and comfort items inside of a go bag. The company has been a registered nonprofit since 2015, but has been doing the work since 2013. They currently provide go bags all over the state of Louisiana and have helped over 13,000 children. Go for Kids also has side projects such as Just Be Claws that provides Christmas gifts to children 13 to 18 who have been identified as in crisis. The company's mission is to ease the emergency transition of displaced rescued children into the custody of foster care. The macro analysis was completed by Carmen. The micro analysis was completed by Carmen and Heaven. The notes for the slide and the presentation is by me, Samara Guidry. During Carmen's research, she discovered the main economic factor affecting Go for Kids are monetary donations and volunteerism. To fill one bag takes approximately $100. There are many departments included in the process of handing out the bags, such as the Department of Children and Family Services, the Family Justice Center, and the local and state troopers. All of these people have policies and procedures that they must follow in order to distribute the bags. Go for Kids relies on technological factors that help with partnerships and outsourcing, operations, technology, software, and apps. The suppliers for the supplies that fill the bags were not shared with us, but they are purchased with donated funds. They do not have any local competitors, and their, quote, customer base are foster children and their parents. The solutions we created to address these needs took into account the needs of the organization and accommodating the limited staff and resources that Go for Kids has available. What we suggested is a plan that is low cost and minimal effort to keep all the resources Go for Kids has available to help children in need. The first thing we have is marketing. The solutions were provided by myself, and the notes in the presentation is also me. To address the needs mentioned before, I proposed 3 solutions. To increase awareness and funding, a new media marketing strategy is recommended. Because of the ease of use and the near $0 upfront cost, we suggest using social media as the main tool. This strategy would surround live streaming, actual packing of go bags, allowing for donations during the live streaming events, and incorporating authentic behind-the-scenes footage of regular operations at the organization. We found through our research that vulnerability, authenticity, and live streaming events are the way to connect with an audience and increase real-time donations online. The second solution is a tiered online donation program. The tiered solution was provided by myself. Our research showed that by adding tangible outcomes to donations in the nonprofit sector, donations can be increased by up to 12%. Our idea to increase the donations on the company website is by tying donations to tangible items. Through tiered donations, donors can feel like they're actually filling a go bag without volunteering. There are increments from $25 up to $100+, and the smaller donations buy the actual bag, and the larger ones fill the bag, all the way up to purchasing a whole bag or more. An option to donate through the website is already available. The tiers would just need to be included, which makes this a tangible and low-cost solution. Solution number 3 was recommended by me as well. To address the need for more volunteers and for turning one-time donors into loyal supporters, we suggest starting a membership program. The only requirement to be a member is to either volunteer or to make an annual monetary donation. Invitations can be sent out to all donors and volunteers that have contact information on file. Members will be updated monthly with an online newsletter and upcoming volunteer events, introducing new members and updates from the founder on current projects. This will be a great way to stay in touch with the existing community so they can continue to support Go for Kids, and another way to build new relationships. This newsletter can be easily created for free online with the program called Canva, and the annual membership meetup can be hosted at a member's home to keep costs as low as possible. The case rationale was completed by Carmen. The presentation is by me, Samara. The three solutions that we chose are because we believe they will address the organization's need for retaining volunteers, increasing funding, and increasing awareness. The timeline and implementation project and ways to measure success were completed by myself, Samara Guidry. Because Go for Kids has limited resources and they do important work, we spread out the implementation of the new objectives to a measurable and attainable timeline. We would assist the social media director and the volunteer department by having all solutions at work by May of 2023. After May, we would start measuring outcomes to track success and make adjustments wherever necessary. We would measure success of the social media activity easily because each social media has analytics or insights provided on the platform. The following is extremely low right now, so we can start measuring any increase in that following from the bottom up. Measuring the amount of members that sign up should be done monthly as each newsletter and new invitation go out. This monthly measurement is to make sure that we are measuring the success and failure of the approach of the invitations and the newsletters. If the memberships are low at the start, we can change up the delivery or the content of the invitations or even the structure of the program to attract new members. Measuring how many more donations come through after the tier donations start would be done by annual review of the previous month per year. The solutions impact was done by Brooklyn. This slide is by myself, Samara Guidry. The solutions that we presented, Go for Kids, will hopefully help them to get out of their operational deficit, increase awareness around the issues concerning foster children and their foster parents, and increase loyalty from their supporters and volunteers. The conclusion for our project was completed by Carmen. The presentation is by myself, Samara Guidry. Our team feels like these three simple solutions will help Go for Kids with the continual funding and community support that they need to continue their work across the state of Louisiana.